Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Corporate Corporation Online Open House. Today we're here with John Bates, CIO, to talk a little bit about a day in the life as a .NET architect at Corporate Corporation. I want to start by thanking everyone for taking the time to participate. As we've previously discussed, this webinar will take about 15 minutes, which should leave us with 10 to 15 minutes at the end to open it up to each of you for questions. You can type questions to us at any point in today's discussion in the chat box on the right-hand side of your screen. At the end of today's discussion, I will be in touch with each of you to schedule some time between you and John for a one-on-one introduction. In case anyone has to jump off early due to scheduling conflicts, please leave your availability for a one-on-one with John in the chat box, and I'll be in touch.
Thank you, Beth. I just want to say that I look forward to the opportunity of speaking with each of you after today's discussion. I know you may be happily employed right now, but what I'd really like to do is just take the time to introduce myself to each of you so that if your situation changes in the future, we've already built a rapport. At the very least, you can look at it as adding another contact to your network.
Great, thanks, John. Here's what we'll cover during today's discussion. Looks like we're just about out of time for our Q&A forum. I know there were a few of you with questions that we unfortunately didn't get to, but please save your question for your conversation with John. Again, we want to thank you each for taking the time out of your afternoon to join us for today's discussion. As I mentioned in the beginning of today's discussion, please leave your availability in the chat box on the GoToMeeting toolbar. I'll be in touch within the next day to schedule each of you for a one-on-one 10-minute call with John so he can personally thank each of you for your time today.
Even if you're not ready to make a move, I'd still like to speak with each of you. That way, if 6 months or a year from now your situation changes, you'll have a contact that you can reach out to directly. Thank you all again, and I look forward to connecting.